The sound of carving, hard work, and hard lessons.
This is Tom. Tom was a man who loved wood very much. He worked with wood for a very, very long time, 20 years. He learned everything about it. He knew how to cut it, shape it, and make it beautiful. He knew the different types of wood, like strong oak, light pine, and dark mahogany. Each wood had its own feeling and smell. This long time working gave him great experience. Experience is the knowledge and skill you get from doing something many times. When Tom was 40 years old, he wanted more. He had a dream. He wanted his own place to work, his own workshop. A workshop is a building or room where a person works with tools to make or repair things. Tom wanted to make his own designs, his own beautiful things from wood, especially wood carvings. Carving is the art of cutting patterns or shapes into wood or other materials. So, Tom used all the money he saved for 20 years. It was not a lot, but it was his capital. Capital is money or property used to start a business. He also borrowed a little money from his family. He found a small, old building in a quiet part of his village. He cleaned it, fixed it a little, and put his tools inside. He opened his workshop. He gave it a simple, hopeful name, Peaceful Wood Workshop. He wished for a peaceful life doing what he loved. But starting a business, a place that makes and sells things, is not easy. Tom quickly learned this. The first few years were full of struggles. A struggle is a very difficult fight or effort. Tom made many mistakes. A mistake is an action or idea that is wrong.
Mistake 1. Choosing materials.
Tom thought his 20 years of experience with wood meant he knew everything about buying it. But buying wood for a business was different. His first big mistake was with the material. Material is what you use to make things. In this case, wood. He met a new supplier, a person who sells things like wood. The supplier smiled and said, "I have wood for you, good wood, and the price is very low." The price is how much money you pay for something. Tom thought,
Great, I can save money and make things cheaper for my customers.
customers are the people who buy goods or services. But the wood was not good. It looked okay at first, but after Tom cut it, he saw problems. Some pieces had insects inside that damaged the wood. Damaged means broken or hurt. Some pieces were too wet, and when they became dry, they cracked. Some pieces changed shape badly after he made furniture. Tom spent time and money on this bad wood. He had to throw many pieces away. He lost money and time. His first products were not good. Tom's thought,
Oh no, this is bad. My money is gone. This wood is terrible. Why? I thought I was good at choosing wood. This is harder than I thought.
This hard mistake taught Tom a very important lesson. He learned that low price does not mean good value. He needed quality. Quality means how good or bad something is. Good quality wood makes good things. Bad quality wood makes bad things. He started to look at wood more carefully than ever. He read books about different types of wood and their problems. He talked to old carpenters and loggers who knew where the best wood came from and how to check it. He traveled sometimes to see the wood himself before buying. It took more time and cost a little more at first, but it saved him from bigger mistakes later.
Mistake 2, understanding customers' needs.
Tom was good at making things with his hands, but he did not truly understand what his customers wanted. He loved making beautiful carvings with many small details. He spent days making one beautiful wood picture. But the people in his village were mostly farmers and simple workers. They did not have much money. They needed strong chairs, simple tables, and basic cupboards for their homes. They did not need expensive wood art. Then sometimes people from the city came. They had more money. Tom showed them his simple furniture. They looked and said, it's okay, but we want something more, special, something with unique design or fine carving. They did not buy the simple things. Tom was confused. Tom's thought,
What do they want? People in the village want simple things, but they don't buy my art. People from the city have money, but they don't want my simple furniture. How can I sell my work?
Tom realized he needed to understand his customers better. He learned that people have different needs and taste. Needs are things you require because they are essential. Taste is what you like or prefer. He started to talk to every person who came to his shop. He did not just show his finished work. He asked questions. What do you need this for? Where will it go in your house? What style do you like? How much money do you want to spend? He learned to listen carefully. He visited some homes to see what kind of furniture people already had. He learned that rich people often wanted unique pieces that looked special and showed their taste, even if they cost a lot. People with less money needed things that were strong, useful, and had a fair price. Tom began to make different things: simple, strong furniture for the village, and more detailed, expensive pieces or carvings for people who wanted them.
Mistake 3, managing the business side.
Tom was a skilled craftsman, but he was new to running a business. He did not know how to manage the money well. Manage means to control or organize something, like money. He did not always know the real cost of making something. He forgot to add the cost of electricity, or the time it took him, or the small pieces of wood that were wasted. So, he did not always set the right price. Sometimes his price was too low, and he did not make any profit. Profit is the money a business makes after paying all costs. Sometimes his price was too high, and customers did not buy. Also, very few people knew about his peaceful wood workshop. It was quiet at the end of the village. Tom waited for customers to come, but they did not know where he was or what he made. Tom's thought,
I make good things now, but no one comes. How can people know about my shop? And where does all the money go? I sell things, but I'm still poor.
Tom understood he needed to learn about business and marketing. Marketing is telling people about your business and products. He started to read business books, not just about wood, but about money and selling. He learned to write down every expense, every small cost. He learned to calculate the full cost of making each product. Then he learned to add a little extra money to make a profit when setting the price. He started to advertise his shop. Advertise means to tell people about a product or service, like with signs or in newspapers. He made a better sign. He told everyone he met about his workshop. He asked happy customers to tell their friends. He took his best pieces to the local market every week. This whole process took a very long time, 10 years in total since he opened the shop. 10 years of learning, making mistakes, fixing problems, and working very, very hard every single day. There were times when Tom felt very tired, very stressed. Sometimes he thought about stopping, but his love for wood and his perseverance kept him going. Perseverance is the quality of continuing to try to achieve a particular aim despite difficulty. Slowly, his hard work started to show results. People saw the quality of his work. They heard he was honest and skilled. His reputation grew. Reputation is the opinion that people have about someone or something. More and more customers came, not just from the village, but from nearby towns and even the city. After 10 hard years, Tom's peaceful wood workshop was finally successful. He had enough work, he made a good living, and he was respected for his skill and effort.
Chapter 2. Jack comes, sees money, and makes a choice.
Tom had a younger brother, Jack. Jack was almost 10 years younger than Tom. Jack did not have a steady job. He liked to have fun, spend time with friends, and spend money. He was often a bit lazy. He did not think much about the future. Now that Tom's business was successful, he had more money and felt stable. But he looked at his brother Jack and worried. He loved Jack and felt sad that Jack's life was difficult and had no clear direction. One day, Jack came to visit Tom. Jack was complaining about not having a good job. Tom had an idea. His workshop was busy. He needed help. Maybe this was a chance for Jack. Tom talked to Jack. Tom said,
Jack, my workshop is doing well. I need a helper. Come work with me.
Jack looked surprised. He didn't know anything about working with wood. Tom said,
Don't worry about that. I will teach you everything I know. You can learn this skill. It's a good life, and I will pay you a very high salary.
Tom said, A salary is a fixed regular payment, usually monthly, made by an employer to an employee. Tom offered Jack a salary that was much, much higher than any job Jack had before, perhaps 20 times higher than an average job in the village. Tom did this because he wanted to help his brother start a good life and see the value in the work. Tom said,
Work hard, learn well. When you are ready, I will even help you open your own wood business. How about that?
Jack heard very high salary and open your own business. He did not really hear work hard or learn well. Jack's thought,
Wow, free money. And later, my own shop. This must be easy. Tom did it, so I can do it too. He makes it sound hard, but he is successful, so it must be easy if he helps me.
Jack felt excited. He said,
Okay, Tom, I will come and work for you.
So Jack started working at the peaceful wood workshop. He came every day, but his mind was not on the work. He was still lazy. He came late in the morning. He looked at the clock often, waiting for the end of the day. He went home early. In the workshop, he did not listen carefully when Tom explained things. He did not ask questions. When Tom was busy, Jack sat and looked at his phone, or just watched the wood chips fall. He did not use his free time to practice cutting or carving. He thought the work was slow and boring. He liked the high salary and he liked spending it quickly on fun things with his friends. Tom saw Jack's attitude. Attitude is how you feel or think about something. Tom saw Jack was not trying. Jack made many small mistakes because he was not careful. He wasted some wood because he was not focused. Tom felt sad. He felt very disappointed. He had given Jack such a good opportunity, but Jack was wasting it. Tom's thought,
Why is he like this? I give him a good future, a good job, a lot of money. Does he not see this chance? Does he not understand how hard I worked for this?
Tom tried to talk to Jack many times. He tried to advise him gently. Tom said,
Jack, please be more careful. This wood is expensive. When you work, put your mind here. Ask me questions, Jack. Learn how to choose the wood. Learn how to use the tools right. This skill is important. Working with wood is not just using tools. It is also about patience and respect for the material. It takes time to be good.
but Jack did not want to listen. He had a big ego. He felt arrogant. Arrogant means you think you are better or more important than others and do not need to learn from them. Jack's thought,
Tom is always telling me what to do. He thinks I am a child. I am getting a good salary. That's what is important. The work is easy. He just makes it sound hard. I don't need his lessons. He is just lucky. That's all.
One day, Jack was told to cut some special wood for a big order. He was not paying attention and cut it in the wrong place, ruining a large, expensive piece. Tom saw it and became very angry. This mistake would cost the business a lot of money and problems with the customer. Tom said loudly,
Jack, look at this. What did you do? This wood cost me a lot. You are so careless. You never listen.
Jack felt a mix of shame and anger. His big ego felt hurt. Jack said,
Stop yelling. It was just a mistake. It happens.
Jack's thought,
How dare he yell at me? After I helped him, he thinks he is so great. I don't need this. I can do better than him. I will show him.
Jack's arrogance and anger took over. He made a fast decision without thinking clearly. Jack said,
Fine, I quit. I don't work for you anymore. I don't need your lessons or your yelling. I will leave and start my own wood shop right now. I will be successful faster than you.
Tom felt a deep pain in his heart. He saw Jack was making a terrible mistake. Tom said,
Jack, no. Please wait. Think about this. You are not ready. It is not easy like you think. It takes years.
But Jack was too full of anger and pride. He did not listen to Tom's last words. He walked out of the workshop thinking, Jack's thought, I will show him. I will get rich and successful fast. He will see.
Chapter 3, Jack's New Place and the Quick Downfall Is.
Jack left his village and went to a big city far away. He felt free and full of hope. He thought, this city is big. Many people have money here. It will be easy to find customers and make a lot of money. He felt very confident, perhaps too confident. He used the money he had saved, his capital, from the high salary Tom paid him. It was a nice amount for a start. He found a small place to rent for his new shop. He bought some tools. He bought some wood with his money. He put a sign outside. He called his shop Jack's Artwood. It sounded expensive and special, he thought. He was ready to be successful quickly. In the initial weeks, things seemed okay. Jack had money to buy some wood and make a few things. Some people walked by, saw the new shop, and bought a small item. Jack felt happy. He thought, see? I was right. It is easy. Tom worried too much. He also continued his old lifestyle, spending money on fun things with friends in the city. But soon, the problems started. Material problems. Again. Jack did not learn from his past mistake. He still bought wood quickly, often looking for the lowest price. He did not check the quality carefully. So, the wood was often bad. When he made things, they broke or changed shape after a short time. Customers who bought things came back. Customer said, "Excuse me, this chair is broken after only 1 month." Jack did not want to take the items back or give money back. He often argued with customers. Jack said,
"It's not my fault. Maybe you used it wrong. Maybe the weather is bad for the wood."
He blamed the wood, he blamed the weather, he blamed the customers. He did not see his own mistake with buying bad material. Customer problems. Bigger now. Jack still did not understand people's needs and taste in this city. He made things he thought were nice, but they were not what people wanted or needed. He made things too big for small city apartments. He made things too simple for people who wanted expensive art. He made things with a strange style that nobody liked. Other wood shops in the city made better things or had better prices. Jack did not study the local market. He lost customers very fast. Money problems. Very bad. Jack was still very bad at managing money. He did not know his cost for each product. He did not calculate how much money he made or lost. His income, money coming in, was low because he had few sales. But his expenses, money going out, were high. He paid rent for the shop, paid for wood, paid for electricity, and continued his personal spending on fun things. He was spending much more money than he was making. The business started to lose money quickly. Attitude problems. Worst. Jack was still very arrogant and stubborn. He did not want to think he was wrong. When the shop had no customers and no money, he felt stressed and angry. But he did not look at his own actions. He thought,
"This city is bad.